Curtis asked a question about what happens to a repossessed car if the owner is in debt. Does the bank keep it or sell it off to pay off the loan? Well, here's the deal, Curtis. After repossession, the bank doesn't keep the car. They sell it, usually at an auction, to try to recover what you still owe on the loan. But here's the kicker. They often sell the car for way less than it's worth. For example, let's say you owe 15 grand on your car, but at auction, they only get $5,000 for it. You're still on the hook for the remaining $10,000. Yep, you can lose your car and still owe money on it. Well, here's why the prices are often so low at auctions. Repossessed cars are usually sold as is. No detailing, no repairs, just the condition the car was in when it was taken. Buyers at auctions, who are often dealers, are looking for rock bottom prices because they're planning to resell the car for a profit. That's why your car could sell for only $5 grand, even if you still owe $15,000 on it. Over the years, the biggest mistake I've seen people make is not taking any action. They feel stuck, overwhelmed, and just freeze. I get it. Money troubles are stressful, they're embarrassing, and nobody likes to talk about them, but ignoring the problem only makes it worse time after time. Hey, my name's Steve, and with 4 decades of experience helping people with money troubles just like this one, I've seen that the key is to chase down answers and figure out the best plan of action rather than freezing. So let's talk about the options you have to avoid losing your car to begin with, or at least manage the debt if a repossession happens. Number 1, you can talk to your lender. This might sound basic, but believe me, lenders don't really want to repossess your car. It's a hassle for them too. So if you reach out to them and explain what's going on and it looks like you can afford things, they might offer you a solution like extending the loan or temporarily lowering your payments. Sometimes just opening up communication can buy you enough time to catch up. Number 2, you could refinance your loan. If your credit has not taken a huge hit, you might be able to find a better interest rate and refinance the car to lower your monthly payment and make things more manageable. It's not a perfect solution. I've seen it work for some, but not everybody. But it's worth considering if your financial situation is still okay. Number 3, you could sell the car yourself. If you know you can't keep up with the payments, you might want to sell the car privately. Why? Because you'll probably get more money than at an auction, definitely. You can use the money to pay off the loan and get a clear title that you can exchange. It's a better move than having the car repossessed and still owing thousands of dollars afterwards. Number 4, you could negotiate a voluntary repossession. If keeping the car isn't an option, you can offer a voluntary repossession. It's not ideal, but it's better than the bank taking it forcibly. While this still impacts your credit, it can help you save a lot of money in additional fees and penalties. Number 5, think about bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a solution. If you're in a really tough spot, bankruptcy could be a lifeline. Under a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you might be able to keep your car and restructure the payments into something that is much more affordable. Or if you're buried under all kinds of debt, a Chapter 7 bankruptcy could wipe out all your other debts in less than 120 days or so. And sometimes the lender will let you keep your car if you can make the payments that you can now afford, thanks to filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy. A local bankruptcy attorney can help you figure out the right move for your situation. Free consultations are usually available. Number 6, you can get professional help. Not sure what the best option is for you? You don't have to figure it out alone. Experts like independent debt coach Damon Day or organizations like the Consumer Recovery Network, you can find both of them online. They can help assess your situation and guide you through your next steps, whether it's working out a new payment plan or finding another solution. They're here to help, and they'll help you navigate the process. So, Curtis, while repossession means the bank sells your car, you could still owe money if they sell it for less. They probably will. Don't make the mistake of doing nothing. There are ways to manage this or avoid it altogether. And hey, if you got a question like Curtis's, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to help answer any issues you're dealing with. Also, I've got all of my research notes in the video description if you need more information. Well, and now you know more about this story. If you like this video, be sure to lick the like button, subscribe, and boop the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Here's another video to keep you learning. See ya.